Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the road to top 10 in the OU tier. Thank you once again guys for all the support. Like I've been saying, I would appreciate it if you just keep showing that love, leaving comments, likes and whatnot. Of course, if you do enjoy the series and the episode itself, like not before, I don't want you to leave it before, unless you like it that much. But yeah, today we're going to be using a really cool team by Hager Clarence, and I actually can't wait to get into the team preview, so let's just do that right now. So as I said, today we're using a pretty cool team. It's based around Zeraora and Mega Glalie, so I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be fine versus offense as well. Zeraora actually has a great matchup versus offense. Max speed, allowing you to outspeed Pokemon like Tapu Koko, Mega Lopunny, which are running around. You have your Stab, Plasma Fist, and then you have Close Combat giving you a way to punish Pokemon like Chansey. It also hits Ferrothorn and Steel types in general, hits Heatran for the KO as well. Hidden Power Ice with Naive allows you to 2-hit KO defensive landers, and then Fire Punch is the last move. This allows you to deal with Scizor, Ferrothorn. Scizor is actually a pretty big problem to the team. Ferrothorn, and also deals a 2-hit KO on top of Bulu. So that's why it's really good with the Life Orb. Volt Absorber is also really nice because we can come in on Coco's Thunderbolt, which the team, not that it doesn't appreciate, because there's definitely Mons on the team. There's actually like 4 Mons on the team that don't care about Thunderbolt from Tapu Koko. But Zeraora is a pretty cool anti-offense type of Pokemon just because of its speed tier. Excited to use it. Next up we have Mega Glalie. Now, he told me originally that this Pokemon was Kyurem Black, but the thing that Mega Glalie does have over Kyurem Black is Ice Shard. Ice Shard's actually pretty big, especially with all the Choice Scarf Landers running around and just getting chip off on that. Being able to also check Dragon Dance Zygarde is pretty cool. With Refrigerate, Frustration becomes an incredibly strong ice type attack. Then we have Earthquake with the Naughty Nature max attack. We actually 2-hit KO Spadef Toxapex with ease. Freeze Dry is also there, allowing us to pick up that KO on Gyarados. It's 2-hit KO on Gastrodon, but so is Frustration because they run especially defensive. It's also a 2-hit KO on Tapu Fini after Rocks with the 16 special attack investment. And the speed is there just to outspeed max speed Tapu Fini. This also at the same time outspeeds Adamant Zygarde. Pokemon like Mamoswine, just things below that, everything below 295 speed, as well as like max speed Heracross, so Mega Heracross before it Mega evolves. Now Glalie is a pretty cool breaker, and it allows you to use a good offensive ice type without having to use a Z move. Now I say it's a good offensive ice type because I feel like this Mon can definitely put in a lot of work in conjunction with Zeraora, since Zeraora is also getting rid of the steel types that Mega Glalie doesn't necessarily like. So next up we have Chople Berry Ferrothorn. This helps us not lose to Scarf Kartana. We have Thunder Wave to help check that. Spike's Leech Seed, Power Whip, Spike support plus Mega Glalie and plus Zeraora is really huge. Especially like I said, Zeraora's speed tier really appreciates Spike support, as Pokemon that can come in once can't come in again due to Spikes being up. Power Whip is there because we have Spadef to take on Greninja and Tapu Lele. And again, Thunder Wave just helps us stop those threats. Whether it be Mega Medicham, whether it be Mega Lopunny, but mostly Kartana. And Thunder Wave can also be nice for Greninja and Tapu Lele if it comes down to it. So we have Choice Scarf Excadrill, something I haven't used in a while, with Mode Breaker. Mode Breaker is pretty cool because it allows you to hit levitating Pokemon with Earthquake, such as Rotom and Latias. Toxic is also really nice with Mode Breaker because I can hit Pokemon like Mega Sableye with the Toxic, not caring about their Magic Bounce. The Choice Scarf gives us a Scarf ground type that can check Pokemon like Tapu Koko for the team. Rapid Spin as well, giving us Rapid Spin support. We are running Spikes plus Stealth Rock, so sometimes you don't want to run Defog because you're getting rid of your own hazards as well as your opponent. And the good thing about Excadrill as well is it's immune to Toxic Spikes, so it makes it a decent spinner. And it definitely forces out certain Pokemon in the metagame, such as Tapu Koko. So Defensive Landers is the Pokemon that we are using next. Now we're actually running HP Fire because this team is a little bit weak to Scizor, more so than it's weak to Zygarde. Zygarde, we have multiple ice attacks, Leech Seed and whatnot. Keldeo, as you guys will see next up. But Defensive Landers with leftovers, allowing us to repeatedly switch on Pokemon like Scizor. HP Fire is a 2-hit KO on Fizz Def Scizor. We have just enough speed to outspeed max speed Modest Magnezone, as well as getting a faster U-turn on other Defensive Landers that are not like running enough speed for Magearna. Because we're not running HP Ice, we kind of rather have a faster U-turn than other Defensive Landers, as we don't want to get hit by their own HP Ice first. But leftovers allowing us to switch in repeatedly on Zygarde as well, and Scizor, as well as just max HP 240 defense. This allows us to check Pokemon like Mega Lopunny, Pokemon like Mega Charizard X. So last but not least, we have Calm Mind, Warterium Z, Keldeo with Taunt. So with Taunt, Keldeo can become a pseudo stall breaker, since Calm Mind +1 Hydro Vortex can knock out Pokemon such as Sableye, doesn't care about Quagsire. Hydro Pump into Z, Hydro Pump will KO Unaware Clefable. With Taunt, we're able to stop Toxapex from hazing us, so that's really nice. Stopping recovery as well, and just fatter Pokemon in general. And then Secret Sword is our other stab, allowing us to hit Pokemon like Chansey, Ferrothorn, for super effective damage. So that's the team today. Let's go ahead and get into some battles. So this game is going to be really, really interesting, mainly because I love Glalie in it. Zeraora is actually pretty good too, but Glalie is such a great lead as it doesn't care too much about Landorus as a lead, doesn't care about Gyarados. I have Frustration and Freeze Dry. Lele is annoying for sure, and so is Porygon, but for the most part, Ferrothorn will be able to deal with that. I'm actually going to lead Glalie because, again, matches up way too well versus Pokemon like Lando to not lead off with it, and we'll go right for the Frustration. I'm thinking... Well, there goes my Glalie. So that was Sash Lando, which means he doesn't get rocks. But the fact that Landorus is gone is so big for Zeraora. That's really sucky turn 1, but I don't think I could have done anything to prevent that. Maybe he went Landorus, but Landorus' HP is helpful for Zygarde in this, especially because he has Psychic Terrain, so I can't Ice Shard it. So, decent start. Not the best. I'm going to go Excadrill now because Excadrill can Toxic something that I threaten out. For example, if Heatran's going to be in, I can Toxic expecting him to want to switch out into something like Gyarados. I can also Toxic Gyarados before it sets up. I'm thinking it's Mega Gyarados and Z Porygon, so Conversion Porygon. So I really like Excadrill here, just because, again, I can Toxic Gyarados as the opposite setup on me. I could also go hard Zeraora and probably outspeed it, but I'm going to Toxic him, expecting him to want to set up there. Yep, he does go right for the Dragon Dance. Great, so that'll help me check this threat. Now, as far as dealing with Zygarde goes, it's going to be interesting how I do this, because I definitely want to keep Excadrill alive. It can Earthquake through once Gyarados Mega Evolves. My Ferrothorn, it deals with Tapu Lele, but I think what I want to do is I want to pivot a little bit on this Gyarados just a bit, because I want to keep my Ferrothorn alive for that Lele, especially if it's Scarf. It's definitely a problem. So we'll get in Landorus here to get off the Intimidate. We'll also take the Crunch, Taunt if he wants to go for that. Unfortunately, gets a Defense Drop, which is pretty problematic, because now I'll definitely die to whatever he goes for, whether it be a neutral Waterfall or that. I don't want my Keldeo taking damage because Keldeo can kind of nuke something, and it can also live a +1 hit from the Zygarde if necessary. So I'm actually going to sack this right here. As he goes for double crunch, expecting me to go Ferrothorn. I sacked it to get up rocks, mainly because I knew he'd die to 2 turns of poison anyway, and now I can just go for U-turn. Doesn't matter what attack he does here. Rocks might be the difference between me knocking out Lele with Hydro Vortex anyway, and it'll be a double down. So what I can do now is, I believe, just bring out my Keldeo. If he brings out Lele, I'm obviously press the switch, but if he brings out Zygarde, Porygon, Heatran, so 3 out of 4 has a good matchup, and the other does not. Of course, we unfortunately get the one that doesn't have the best matchup, so we're forced to go Ferrothorn here. My opponent can easily HP Fire too if they want to, but they end up going for the Psychic. This could be all-out pummeling, but... I'm going to Thunder Wave. I feel like it hits most, and if he wants to stay in and predict me to double into Keldeo, which is what I was thinking about, I can catch Heatran upon switching, so that's great. Trent is now weakened. I can get in Keldeo now. Best case scenario, he gets full paired. Lele, I have to Thunder Wave as well for drill in the end game, but again, best case scenario for me, he gets full paired there. And I can easily just go for a Calm Mind, because I'll be able to live a hit from Lele since Psychic Terrain will end. And unfortunately for my opponent, they get destroyed by Paras right there. So we get rid of Heatran. We're +1. Of course, Lele's going to come right back though. And I'll have to go directly out into Ferrothorn one more time. We'll take the Psychic. Doesn't get a Spadef drop, which is really, really important. And I don't think my opponent's going to actually let me... I didn't think my opponent would actually let me potentially paralyze them there, as this thing is too big of a threat. But at that point, I guess I understand why he made that play. I end up spiking up there because I'm trying to get my Excadrill in. As my opponent obviously went Zygarde. Now, I have to go out into Keldeo because I'm assuming you're going to Dragon Dance up or do anything like that. Sub is also a play. However, Sub is great for me because I can taunt Secret Sword to break your Sub. I am looking for a sweep at Excadrill right now. It's looking like I might get a sweep at Excadrill. So we Secret Sword to break your Sub. As I take the 1,000 arrows. I Hydro Vortex because it gives me the most damage possible. It also deals with Lele if he doubles out to that for whatever reason. That's still great damage in my opinion. I don't think my opponent actually has extreme speed, but I think Ferrothorn is a fine play because even if you get +1, my Excadrill should be faster. And I'm clicking Spike here as opposed to letting my opponent set up because I don't know if Porygon dies to any attack I go for. I should actually calc that for Excadrill because if it does die to Earthquake at that point, I think that's my way of winning. Excadrill, Choice Scarf. I'm hoping it dies because I got up a Spike. What am I doing? Porygon. Z, OUZ conversion, which is what I'm assuming. Earthquake does 72 to 85. Yeah, that should be in range of it. So now, I think though, I go Zeraora first. Because then I can sack Keldeo. There's no point in sacking Keldeo. I go Zeraora because I take a hit. I can HP Ice, knock out Zygarde. Again, Porygon is in range of Earthquake. Maybe what I actually should have done was not gone Zeraora first. Well, I sack because if I go Drill, now he would still exchange speed for damage. He goes Porygon, which is odd because I don't think you win now with HP Fire Spam. I definitely knock you out with Close Combat for sure. Maybe he thought it was special. I think he did the wrong endgame. And by keeping in Lele, if he has to go for HP Fire, I'll force him to go for 3. And he goes for Scarf Psychic, so Drill for sure lives that. So the only reason why I was going back on my staying in play is because he crit me with that extreme speed. So without him critting me with E-Speed, I would have been out of range of an HP Fire from Lele. But I was worried that I was in range of HP Fire, but because of the crit. But then he didn't go Lele first for whatever reason, went Porygon, which was in range of Earthquake, as we saw. It was in range of Earthquake. So things worked out there. I'll take that game. So I did say how Glalie was a great lead, and it still ended up being a great lead because it definitely got rid of rocks. I feel like we played this guy last time. I really do. Zeraora is beautiful in this game. I love the Spike matchup as well. Very, very, very much like Landorus, just for rocks immediately. So I'm assuming he might be Scarf Landorus. It could be Rocks Chansey plus Scarf Lando. Goes for Toxic though. Don't mind that too much. Toxic U-turn maybe. Could have Defog as well, but I'll U-turn myself. Again, Toxic on Landorus leads me to believe that it's not actually Scarf Lando, but I could be wrong. As he goes Celesteela, and this is where it starts getting a little bit nasty because I bring in big boy Zeraora. One mon that wins this game, by the way, is Keldeo. Once Superior is gone, Keldeo just kind of just combine Secret Swords through his team. So I'm a Plasma Fist. I'm not going to bother predicting my opponent to switch right there because if he protected, I wanted to go for HP Ice after. And we go right back down to Landorus. Now, I'm not as worried about Superior because if this is like Scarf Toxic Defog, which is weird, but if it is that, that's fine. Again, I always get a nice safe U-turn off as he goes Celesteela. And one more time, I'm just going to go for Plasma Fist. We're weakening, if it is Scarf Landorus, into Ice Shard range. It's like guaranteed in Ice Shard range now. I'm not worried about Zygarde coming out either. And he actually ends up staying in, which is probably the worst possible play for my opponent, as it gives me the opportunity to double into Glalie on the Protect and just get a KO with Frustration. So I can Mega Evolve now. Go for Frustration. He doesn't switch into this because Mawile has not Mega Evolved itself. And Mawile prior to Mega Evolution has really, really, really poor defenses, even if it has Intimidate. So this should be able to just pick me up a KO. I'm naughty nature, bro. This Glalie is naughty. You'll find this Glalie at Hooters. Like, that's not even that naughty. The place is closing down. Good. Their food was trash anyway. Anyway. No offense to any of my Hooter managers that are watching my videos. So Lando comes out. Now, it's for sure has to be Scarf, right? That's the way you do it. I'm pretty sure it's in range of -1 Glalie. But then again, they run really defensive, so I'm not 100% on that. Oh, I didn't import the team. Whatever, I'm naughty. So the same thing as Adamant, pretty much. Ice Shard to Lando. I really wish they would update the Choice Scarf set. Oh, that actually does a lot less than I thought. I wish they would update the Choice Scarf set, but we go Lando again as he goes for U-turn. And assuming he brings in Superior, I just U-turn myself just to get off a little bit of chip damage to put it in range of Glalie. Gets in Chansey, which I do not mind either, as that'll give me Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn spiking up is nice for Zygarde. I'm going to double, as I'm a little bit worried about, Serp coming in on me because I don't have Gyro Ball. And I'd rather just Fire Punch for some damage, because again, if I'm winning this game with Keldeo, any damage on Superior is going to matter. So you can Leaf Storm me, you can't Glare me because I'm an Electric type. He can Leaf Storm me all he wants. I can easily bring out Excadrill now and just go for Scarf Iron Head, either weakening Landorus to the point of guaranteed Ice Shot, which I thought it was before, or getting rid of Superior. And now Keldeo has been opened up immensely, so great. I just got to be careful to not let Zygarde set up enough, which I think still going Landorus is always the play, especially because he showed U-turn and Toxic. I don't think he has HP Ice. Yep, so nice, safe, slow U-turn. Bring back in the boy, young Keldeo. Yo, I'm honest. Chansey is bulkier than. It's been a while since I've went for this versus Chansey, and Chansey is bulkier than a Mega Swampert, or has around that bulk within a Violite. So I'm going to calc this. Like, bro, why are you barely doing half? Anyway, that's a dead Chansey. I can Hydro Vortex the Mawile. I can Hydro Vortex the Zygarde. I'm actually going to Hydro Vortex outside of taunting because if he's offensive DD, he'll die. No, just barely missed out on the KO, unfortunately. That shouldn't matter too much, though. I should just slow Lando. Even if he goes for second DD, he won't be able to knock me out. And if he goes for Dragonium, that doesn't matter either. Better go for that Dragonium, buddy. Yeah, I'm about to say, dude, that was a roll, that higher roll right there. So, Keldeo is the best play as it denies Mawile from setting up. As he goes Lando and knows that. How do I finish off this end game? I think Hydro Pump is fine. Yep. Because all I got to do is taunt Mawile and then get in Scarf Drill and then click Earthquake. So that's the game right there. The only bad thing that could have happened there is if I missed. But we taunt Mawile, prevent that thing from going for an SD. I don't even know if he knocks me out with Sucker Punch. Yep, doesn't. Get off a nice, beautiful Secret Sword. Easy to a KO. He can knock me out with the next one. I can endure right now, and ideally I don't get crit, but I don't even think a crit will knock me out. That would have been close, actually. So nice. Alright, so lovely, lovely, lovely. I agree with how I played Zeraora. Sacking it to Superior, I think, was the play, because again, we talked about how good of a matchup Keldeo had versus my opponent. I like how he was Scarf Toxic, and I'm also running Scarf Toxic on a Pokemon. I think that's pretty cool. So this is a scary matchup, mainly because of Hawlucha. I have Ice Shard, but like it gets a defense boost, and then he has like Feeny and Mega Zam. I mean, I love Glalie in this game. It's actually ridiculous. Except versus this Pokemon in particular. Okay, let's see how we win this. Not a big fan of Combine Taunt Keldeo in this, though it can break through. It does help me deal with Bisharp. This mon in particular is actually a problem. I wonder how much frustration does. So the good thing about my opponent going Feeny is it's pretty much the equivalent of me having Stealth Rock up, or even more so. So I can actually 2-hit KO it. It could even be Scarf. I don't really care. I can 2-hit KO this. It's Assault Vest. It's not Assault Vest? So I just did nothing with that? Wow. Anyway, next freeze. Should I go for Frustration? I don't think I need to. I'm pretty sure Freeze Dry and Earthquake will knock out Bisharp. This is actually, like I said, Glalie had a good matchup here. So being able to get rid of the Feeny is incredible. Now, he does have Misty Terrain, which is very scary because the Lucha can come out. And I have to think about how the hell I'm going to beat a Hawlucha. Thankfully, it gets a Spadef raise instead of an attack raise. I don't know how to beat this. Like, if he raw SDs, I'm in a bad situation. But I need Glalie alive, too. I just gotta love him not raw SDing. Like, it doesn't make sense. You're in front of Glalie. You had Jump Kick. That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play around with paras here. Even though my opponent does obviously have Unburden, but I'm gonna hope that, for one, I'm pretty positive that Ferrothorn won't eat this. I'm gonna hope that we land our Thunder Wave because my Zeraora should outspeed you. That's fine. That's fine. Just land. Don't give him that. That's fantastic. I've died for sure. He's +3. Yeah, I didn't die at +2. That's absolutely fantastic. So basically, I Thunder Waved him, and Zeraora should have outsped even an Unburden variant. I think. Actually, I'm not even sure. And now I have to hope that Ice Shard from Glalie KOs. I have to get a crit. I'm assuming Zeraora would outsped him. Hey. Yeah, this game's a wrap. I don't think I have the tools to win, even if I dodge another high jump kick. So that sucks. That's Pokemon. That's 90% accurate Pokemon. This dude might have Zardwire, and that's extremely problematic. Wow, very, very, very annoying team for me to deal with. I absolutely love Keldeo on this, but like it goes in. It's actually my best lead possible too, because it's the only thing that doesn't care as much about Zard. But even then, if it is Zardwire, it's bad for me. And the reason I think it's Zardwire is because he has Weavile, and Weavile traps. He has Double Dark plus a Steel, and these can all deal with Mega Lottie, which Zard appreciates gone. It's definitely Zardwire, right? Okay, I'm switching out. Like I'm not staying in on this thing. I don't care if you go Gliscor. I don't want him to be Chopo himself, and I can't risk my Keldeo getting paralyzed. I'm probably gonna have to sack a Pokemon to Zard. One mon that does go in as well as Glalie, as it clicks an attack. I would like to say Thunder Wave on Ferrothorn is really good here too, but not 100 on that. Hard Greninja. Wow. You Scarf or you use Spike? He could be Spike. I think that Ferrothorn is always the better play than going out into Keldeo, as if it's Specs and it Hydro Pumps, I'd rather not let Keldeo take the damage. Ooh, as he goes for low kick. Nice play, dude. So I don't think that's Scarf, I think that's Z. Pharaoh doesn't... I don't come in on this Greninja though. Yeah, I'd rather whip it for damage to try and put it in range of Ice Shard later. And I'm assuming his Lando is Scarf Defog. They're probably gonna go for that Scarf Defog right now, as I'm gonna get up a Spike. And what I'm gonna do now is actually double into my Zeraora. Now this is really risky if he does go for Earthquake, but because I'm assuming this is Scarf Lando, I'd assume that Charizard would come out, as he actually ends up going out into Gliscor, which is okay. That's not too problematic. I can always go Lando on the expected Earthquake and go for a U-turn after he goes for his own U-turn, unfortunately. Again, chipping away at Greninja is great. Weavile's up. This is a problematic game for sure. Though that damage on Lando is incredible for Ice Shard, excuse me, because I don't care about his choice Scarf. However, this is where Charizard comes in and kind of claims one. I feel like Drill is the most expendable. I have Zeraora to deal with, I know it's Zardwire. I have Zeraora to deal with most of his attacks as well. I can get instead Zeraora right now. and throw off an HP Ice. I don't think you ever give me Charizard here. I have to play aggressively. You don't ever give me Charizard here. That is just a poor play. I'm actually going to Fire Punch over HP Icing because I think that Fire Punch into HP Ice will knock out Gliscor. And it would also hit Ferrothorn. I'm going to hope that this knocks him out with it. Come on, buddy. I need this KO right now. He can scout for it, but his scouts aren't the best because Zeraora is faster than all of them. So I think that Fire Punch was better. If I can get rid of Ferrothorn, that'd be great. And I get rid of Gliscor, which is incredible. So we get rid of that. Zeraora is still in and still a giant threat to my opponent. He should go for the U-turn here. You should never Earthquake. And by going Keldeo, I think I deny Charizard. Could be wrong though. He might go Ferrothorn as well. I'm trying to think if it's worth me going for Hydro Vortex here. I think Ferrothorn is my play. As he doubles out to his own. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get up another Spike. Or what I can do is, I'm pretty sure he's Chople actually looking at it. I could Thunder Wave him and not care. I'm gonna get up another Spike instead. I think he was scouting for the Hydro Vortex or the Specs Hydro Pump. You know what? I'll go Lando here because I can weaken this Chople Berry Ferrothorn with the HP Fire as he goes Zard Y. Lando's important for pivoting into Earthquake because I don't currently have a pivot from Earthquake. So I think we have to sack Ferrothorn here. We get in Zeraora, and I think I'm going to make the aggressive play one more time. I know for a fact Plasma Fist will knock you out. I'm going to go for HP Ice again. I don't think you risk Charizard. It's too good. Smart man to risk Weavile right there. I'll live in Ice Shard. Are you Scarf Weavile? No, you're Scarf Lando. What am I saying? I'll live in Ice Shard. I have just enough attacks to do damage. The pressure on Keldeo is definitely less now. Lando comes out. I go Keldeo as you go for U-turn. If he goes for Earthquake, great play. If I have to go Keldeo. I think I Secret Sword here. Yep. Because you expect me to go Lando there, and I'll be able to get rid of the Ferrothorn's Chople. Great. Great. I made the play I had to. I had to be a little bit more aggressively right there. I absolutely had to be a little bit more aggressively there. Once again, I feel like I have to be aggressive, but maybe not. Yep, I have to. I'm making this play because I'm in a situation where I will lose this game. I will lose this game if I play defensively. So thankfully, I'm able to get rid of Zard Y. Glalie is looking super good, and Zeraora is about to win me this game itself. That's incredible. Zeraora is about to win this game. There's no way that Gren is like Z move. That's for sure Z move. It's Scarf Lando. So Lando alive means I beat Ferrothorn and I beat his own Lando. Oh, thank you. It's not over yet though. So anyone's game. Goes Ferro first. Actually, I think that just messed up his entire thing. Because I just go right for the Sun Boosted HP Fire. Which does knock out Ferrothorn 100%. I think you have to go Gren. which I'm not quite sure why he didn't, but by him giving me Pharaoh, that means I don't have to worry about... I have 3 hits left on Zeraora, so that means I don't have to worry about the Iron Barbs. Yep, so Sun boosted HP Fire, knocks out Ferrothorn. I sack Glalie. I get in Zeraora and I have to get a 50-50 right. There's no way close combat knocks out Landorus. So I think this comes down to a 50-50. Now, I haven't really... I feel like he might stay in here. Plasma Fist for sure is going to knock him out. There's no way this is Scarf. Like, I refuse to believe this is Scarf. I think he might stay in. If he goes out into Landorus, I literally lose because he goes for U-turn and wins. Do I HP? It comes down to a 50-50. I hate 50-50s. My heart says Plasma Fist. My gut says HP Ice. I don't even know which one's talking, actually. My stomach says I'm hungry. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Ooh, this is anyone's game. It's literally... I'm going for Plasma Fist. Ah, he got me. Good game, man. Well played, dude. I should have listened to my gut. Yeah, that was a good one, man. Man, I should have stayed. I should have went for the what's it called? I should have went for HPIs because based on the because based on the way he's been playing, it's hard to tell how conditioned he was on an actual 50-50. GG. It's hard to tell how conditioned that 50-50 was because I basically stayed in every single time and attacked what wasn't in front of me. So I would think that that opportunity or that turn right there would be the opportunity that you would stay in expecting not to attack what's in front of me like I've been doing the entire time. Basically, I Secret Sorted every single time Landorus was out. I didn't care. And then I Hydro Vortex the Charizard. So that still came down to a 50-50 and unfortunately I lost it. So that's a bunch of L's. That's like 2 L's this episode. Yeah, 23-3. I don't like this random battle thing. I'm at the end of this. I'm getting 1 random battle because that's annoying. Then we have Sun, Chlorophyll, Venusaur, Megazam probably, and it's actually super problematic. It's actually super problematic. I love Scarf Drill in this game, but I don't know. And Galilei's Ice Shard is really nice too. I gotta lead Lando into Earthquake. As leads Bulu. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get up Stealth Rock. He's smart to go route to Torkoal because it gives him the spin. I actually like that lead a lot. That was very, very well thought out on my opponent's part. However, he switches out into Venusaur, which I don't know if I agree with too much. I feel like Ice Shard from Glalie will do it to him, but you guys think this guy is Solar Beam? It's Grassy Terrain boosted, to be honest. Hold up. It's Grassy Terrain boosted. That's scary. He's probably Life Orb too. He Growths as I spike for my Torkoal. If he had HP Fire, I was dying there anyway. I think I was dying regardless of the attack. Did I just lose? Are you gonna die to +2? I think you're Landorus. I don't know why he slept. Okay. What? What? Huh? All right. I don't know what the thought process was there. Maybe this is defog. But I don't get it. I'm not gonna pretend to get it. I do not get it. I'm gonna go for Plasma Fist because I feel like keeping in Whimsicott on a fire type attack. Alright, well, if I went for Fire Punch, I would have Sun Boosted Fire Punch versus Bulu. It's a little annoying. Lando, unless he's banded Bulu, which I don't see any leftovers or anything, is a good play. I'm still going to try to get up rocks. While though I don't really pivot in on Bulu, I'm going all in with my Scarf Drill plus Zam. So as much hazards I can get up in general is nice. And if he wastes an opportunity to go for spin, I get a little bit of chip damage for Hydro Vortex. So I don't mind him also letting me weaken his, one of his main Iron Head switch-ins. I get up my rocks one more time as he goes Whimsicott. Some boosted HP Fire, let's go. I went down. Anyway, because there's another turn of Sun, I don't see a reason not to click Plasma Fist. So basically what I'm saying is, if he goes Bulu, I'll still be able to knock it out. I'm faster than Scarf Bulu as well. Yep. Nice Zeraora saving the day. I wish I got that 50-50 right in the last one. That'd be nice. But I have rocks up. I think Torkoal will die. You Scarf Tran? Man, I want to stay in so badly and not care. I'm going to do it. Zeraora. Especially because I thought I was relatively safe, as this is the only thing I really needed Earthquake. The rest I can just Iron Head. Obviously Torkoal, but again, still relatively safe staying in. Going for Plasma Fist if it's Spadef. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going down. Lava Plume obviously knocks me out. The best end game is for me to go Keldeo. I pick up my KO. It's Mega Zam. I go for Iron Head with Scarf Drill, and then I Ice Shard to 2-hit KO both of them. So that's the best end game I can go for, because I don't want something like me going Glalie first, his Zam knocking me out, and then somehow he gets in Whimsicott and gets up a Tailwind and wins. So Secret Star will always break a sub from Mega Zam as well. As he goes for Focus Blast, which does not have KO'd me. That doesn't really matter. He's in range of Iron Head no matter what. Dude, you can do that all you want. I'm gonna do consistent damage. Yep. Get in my drill. Click Scarf Iron Head. Knock out Zam. Ice Shard wins if I don't knock out Whimsicott somehow. There we go. You know what's funny? In the note that, oh, it gets Chlorophyll as well, but yeah, okay. In the note that, the Hacker Clarence left of the team, he did say you had to play a little bit more aggressively with it, which is, I'm glad that I was able to show them last game. It just truly shows that 50-50s are 50-50s at the end of the day. Alright, I'm getting one random battle, because I don't like that 1-1. I definitely didn't do that myself, so someone had to the top aim before me. Yes, this is why am I playing the same game again? I just played this, dude. I just played this, dude. Sorry, I know this is not what you guys are here for, but does my defogger even beat you? I have such a cool team. My team is fire. That did some damage, but not enough. Go ahead and give me this KO with Shadow Ball. That's Life Orb. Oof. Looking kind of nice. What you got next? If I swear if I fight Minior again, I'm clicking. If Minior comes out, I'm clicking next. Like, I actually have two answers to it. I wonder if you sneak or SD immediately. As I guess that answers my question. Go for Scald. Don't know if you knock me out. +1. I feel like you do, because it doesn't look like this Manton has any defensive Vs at all. Ah, nice. All I gotta do is break your disguise. Do I get a burn as well? Nope. Unfortunate. I guess it's Z. There's absolutely no way. I refuse to believe that a Z +1 Mimikyu will knock out a Landorus. Don't you dare attack drop me. Unless they're making them Sash now. I'm about to say, that's like double. Give me the next month. I probably regret that. Like, I probably regret going for that, but I'm actually fighting the same team as last time. Oh, brother. It's alright. We take the, we're doubling on this. I got Ice Punch on Mega Glalie. That's not even a problem. Yo, I'm fighting an OU team right now. Like, for sure. It's probably Scarf Rotom too, because they always Scarf Rotom in this thing. It's bringing back bad memories from Random Battle Road to top 10. I'm glad that was completed. Oh, it's Scarf. Good to know, good to know. So as long as I keep Slowbro plus that alive, I'm good. And actually getting damage on Lando is fire, especially because I get to just bring out my Glalie now. Oh, I'm a regular Glalie. I'm not even Mega Glalie. I'm not justified. Hey, not bad. I don't need my life orb anymore either. That's good. Give me my +1. Give me Lando. I'm knockout Rotom for sure too with close combat. Oh boy. Let's see if he Bolt Strikes. U-turns. Do I make the play and do I go Lando? He has an Electivire. That boy raw Ice Punch. I have lost. He raw Ice Punched. I'm 0-2 in random battles. I am 0-2 in random battles. I'm not enjoying this. Rock Stuff for Victini. He gets the Volt Switch throughout my entire team as well. Look at that. He started it. Please be Banded Victini and not Scarf. Go for V-Create as I hit Stone Edge after. I'd very much appreciate that. There we go. You're -1. This is super effective. You're -1 and this is super effective. This, need I say more? That is fake damage. That is actually fake damage. Like, actually fake damage. That damage makes no sense. Your punch will still kill. You're -1. That damage made 0 sense, guys. I'm sorry, but there was no sense in that damage. -1. I'm calcing that. I'm not calcing that. This thing is fake. You Volt Switch or you Hydro Pump. Go ahead and give me some damage. Okay. Okay. Again, Slowbro, and we Scald here. Hopefully you give me Electivire. Uh-oh, I think he knows how he wins. I think he knows he wins with Evire. I've for sure lost. At least Rotom can't come in on rocks. I need you to eat up an attack, buddy. And then I need Glalie to eat up an attack too. This is not. I'm about to get another OU battle, but I know I'm gonna put myself on tilt. I don't think Mega. I didn't have plans to stay in because I thought he would switch and I would try and get the regen, but okay, bro. Don't have wall charge. Don't have a way of hitting me either. I didn't do enough. Hold up. Hold up. Do I go for the Zen Headbutt roll? Yes, it's 90%. Alright, well, thank you for watching. We're now 0-2 when I look at that Rambats. That's great. Had some good games today, for sure. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. Feel free to leave a like. Goodbye. I just wanted to do that, try and get a win. Did not work out.